Tonight here at 10, school's back in session for Missouri kids, and there's a continued focus on changing dynamics inside classrooms.
Yeah, so the University of Missouri is taking on federal funding to train the next generation of teachers on social and emotional development for children. Tonight, Missouri Capitol Bureau Chief Joe McLean shares how this could look in your child's classroom.
The medical school here is getting $6.5 million funded through the American Rescue Plan Act. And the end game for that money is to help better prepare Missouri's children by helping them develop their social emotional intelligence earlier.
Social emotional learning or development is really critical. It's part of development. People normally focus on physical development, but you have to have normal social emotional development as you progress in life. Some of those things include engaging with others, social skills.
Dr. Lane Young Walker and Julie Allen head the University of Missouri School of Medicine's Center for Excellence in Child Well-Being, which put together a 3-hour interactive program to be distributed to more than 5,000 Missouri daycare and preschool workers over the next year. The material takes staff members through how to teach children about interacting with others, how to develop interpersonal communication skills, and how to respond and regulate emotions when they get upset.
This piece is really about what to do if an issue has been identified, and so how to handle challenging behaviors, how to handle struggles with children.
Meanwhile, the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education is focusing on the next stage of this same subject. Right now, it's updating its K-12 social emotional learning standards, and it's actually taking input from the public on how they want those standards to be shaped. You can fill out an online survey through September 15th on the State Education Department's website. In Columbia, Joe McLean, First Alert 4.